All right, so the coin we are covering today is Cosmos or the Atom token, which has absolutely been skyrocketing lately, and for good reason. This is one of the most valuable projects in the entire ecosystem, and for whatever reason, for the longest time, it just did not move. No matter, that so many projects use the Cosmos SDK to power their blockchains, like Binance's BNB token, Terra, Crypto.com, and tons of others. It very literally is the internet of blockchains. They are at last count 257 apps and services are powered by Cosmos SDK and over $102 billion secured by Cosmos, which is just crazy to think about. Thor chain is another one. KuCoin token, oddly, a lot of exchange tokens, even though the Atom team is so badass that they, refuse to even talk to exchanges about listing. Pretty much the only project in the space that I can think of that is like so OG. They basically don't offer any help to centralized exchanges or even even the Grayscale Trust. Those teams want data from Cosmos or a conference call with the team. They're like, no thanks. We're busy building the future over here, not interested in your centralized exchanges and being listed. Which you got to love in this current climate of coin and project pumpage and ultra crazy marketing to try to get the price up. So it's no wonder that the market cap, despite the huge rise lately, is still under $9 billion. Currently, we're trading at $40.33, up just a mere 15% over the past 24 hours. And obviously, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor, et cetera, et cetera. We certainly have come up a lot in a very short amount of time. I mean, we were at $17 just 30 days ago. So some huge growth in the price appreciation in a short amount of time. So buyer beware there. But I do predict Cosmos will hit $80 in the next 90 days. That's kind of my prediction for the next 3 months. Barring some greater market crash or Gary Gensler meltdown. I think the market is starting to get wise to the fact that if cryptocurrency is truly going to go mainstream, there is absolutely a huge need for interoperability. And the project that is heads down and only building for that future truly is Cosmos. And that's the future that Jay Quan saw very clearly when he launched Cosmos back in the day. And yes, Jay Quan is no longer with the project, and Cosmos is plagued by infighting and disagreements with their devs. But all great projects have passionate sort of rage fueled fights because ultimately they believe they are building a future that is worth fighting for. You see that with the greatest projects and companies out there. You saw that with Bitcoin back in the early days, Ethereum certainly, even Apple. I mean, working with Steve Jobs was definitely no rainbows and lollipops and foosball tables all the time. These things are hard to build, and if you don't have these strong-willed characters in conflict, you can't come out the other side. But yeah, the roadmap is just hugely bullish for Cosmos going into next year. I mean, they're releasing NFTs in 2022, tokenization, staking derivatives. And speaking of staking, 67% of Atom tokens are currently being staked, which is just hugely bullish. And the Gravity Bridge will be massive for Cosmos and the entire ecosystem. And that's currently in its final audits and should go live early next month, possibly even late this month. That will bring some huge things to Cosmos in 22 or 2022. And yeah, Osmos, huge success with Osmos. AMM already 490 million in TVL there, but yeah, all things point upward for Cosmos, barring some market disaster here. But obviously, going from 17 to $40 in less than 30 days, that's buyer beware there at those levels. But yeah, I think the future is very bright for Cosmos and the Atom token and their team and what they're building. But yeah, let me know if you guys have been along for the ride with Cosmos here. We've been covering this since for the last 5-6 months or so. Is one of those projects that we're hugely bullish on, but that just for a very long time didn't get the love we thought it deserved, but now obviously it certainly is. But yeah, let us know your price predictions for Cosmos. where you think it's going from here. If you're watching on YouTube, please give us a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. That certainly helps with the YouTube, Google algorithm stuff. And if you're listening on Spotify or iTunes, if you could leave a 5-star review or whatever, that would be huge. Any little bit helps from the community for the channel. But yeah, and if you guys are interested in checking out BlockFi, want to support the channel, and stack those Satoshis and get some free Bitcoin. If you use that link down below, you get up to $250 worth of free Bitcoin when you use that link to sign up with BlockFi. And yeah, APYs are just ridiculous over there. 8% on USDC, which just blows the doors off of traditional banks. 5% on Ethereum, 4.5% on Bitcoin. They got Uniswap, Chainlink, Litecoin, and others over there. So go check out BlockFi. Love being sponsors with those guys. But anyway, I'm going to quit babbling and let you guys get on with the rest of your Thursday. We will be back tomorrow with another coin analysis for you. Bye bye.